Hello, everybody. Let me link it up. So, I watched Doctor Who Star Beasts. You guys want to know something? You guys want to know something? I know a lot of people are like, it's too woke because Donna's child is non-binary. Bro, folks, I want to just say this to you. If you're one of those people that just can't accept that society has moved on and changed a little bit, like, bro, calm the fuck down. And don't say, bro, you're woke. No. Again, I'm against both anti and just regular woke people because y'all motherfuckers are stupid. Both of you. God dang, it's like I always say, it's like little kids having a fucking slap fight. No, you're, you're woke. No, you're stupid and woke. I just, you know, I have a friend who, I have a friend who's trans, and sometimes, yeah, I will screw, well, non-binary, and sometimes I will fucking screw up and call them he or she, and sometimes I'll do it. I slip up and I correct myself. I know some people can't accept that, but it's like, dude, it's okay. But I know some people are just stuck in their ways and they don't want to like change. But to me, it's not that bad. If anything, it's exceedingly more light and not heavy-handed like General. Like General would beat you over the head with this. He would have been like, but no, it's more light. See, everybody wants to sit around and be like, well, Bugsy, it's not like it used to be. I mean, Russell pretty much showed me that like he still got it, and David Tennant, and Kathleen Tate, they haven't missed a fucking day, folks. That makes me so fucking happy and really more excited for Blue Yonder next week. I'm just like so fucking enthused. It is really some cool ass shit. I am really like really just really enthused about all of that. I know some people are like, but the power of emotions was kind of hokey too. Dude, it's Russell T Davies. He can do that. Remember, this man has literally brought shit back from the dead. I'm not totally praising him because yeah, I can see where you guys get that. I can see where you guys get kind of tired of that. I was okay with it because it was like, dude, we haven't seen this shit in a long ass time. So I'm not really that pissed off that he just did the whole thing they did during the one episode with the Master where basically they made the Doctor de-age and a bunch of other stuff. Wasn't really mad about that. But I feel like a lot of people were pretty positive about it. Some people were negative about it. I'm just like, dude, Russell's back. Can we all just like chill? It was like, it's too woke now because of a non-binary character. Calm the fuck down. Would you rather go back to? Would you rather go back to Siri? Would you rather go back to Whitaker, to Jimnal? Because Jimnal, to me, like, like freaking, like really, Whitaker's doctor really didn't have any good characterization. Her doctor was all over the place. I don't mind. I don't mind the doctor because the doctor can be whatever. Russell made that short story about the doctor possibly regenerating into a anthropomorphic animal, which Clown Cunts TV, Devon said, no, the doctor's furry. I'm just sitting there going, bro, the doctor can be whatever he fucking wants to be if he regenerates. We just don't. We all just see him turning into a human or a human like figure. But he could totally turn into an alien if he so well choosed. Y'all act like that's so hard for y'all to grasp. Like he can look like anything if he regenerates. Y'all act like it's so wrong if the Doctor even so much changes into something y'all won't like. I think a lot of you would just be like, no, it's Doctor Who for furries. The moment like the Doctor turns into an anthropomorphic wolf, y'all would lose your shit. Me, I would probably make more Mighty Boosh jokes. I'd probably make more Mighty Boosh jokes about it than physically possible. That's what I'd probably do. See, but you guys like, I get it. I get it that you guys feel that way, but it's like, guys, if you don't want to watch Doctor Who, don't watch it. If you can accept that society changes, that's on you. That's why you'll be sitting there ranting and raving on blogs, forums, various Discord servers, whatever else. And whine about how it's not good. It's not good anymore because they're actually not excluding non-binary people and all this other shit. And it's like, it's a small thing. I say let's enjoy the episode and let's enjoy this ride while we can. Because I have hopes for Shitty Gatwa. I have hopes. Trust me, y'all like, but Bogday, you know, so some people are like, Bogday's black though. I'm like, so? I'm black. What the fuck? So I'm just, you know, I'm just sitting and just watching these 3 specials, and I'm just so happy that I get to see them. Wow, Blue Yonder's gonna be scary as fuck, and I'm down! Because Russell, like Moffat, knows how to write a fucking scary, terrifying episode. And I'm just waiting for that. I wanna see that shit. Like, literally, I haven't been this excited for Doctor Who since Capaldi's era. Some episodes were hit and miss. We didn't get enough time spent with Bill, and I hate that. And I still hate that. She was cool. I want to see her in more adventures, man. It's just like, we don't get to see that. So it was so abrupt. Also, you know, I no offense against Jenna Coleman, but I just, after a while, I did not like Claire. I did not like how Claire was just becoming more cocky, and she questioned the Doctor, and that's okay. But when she questioned the Doctor about the whole moon thing, and that will always be just a sore spot for me, because like, you have seen, like, she's seen everything the Doctor has ever done in his timeline, right? Like everything, like fucking everything. And to me, I'm just like, why is and someone really explain that. Why is the Doctor, like, why, for someone who literally knows everything about the Doctor, she just thought, oh, the Doctor's being a dick, let me go rein him in. To me, he wasn't being a dick. He just knew that Claire and the others could handle it, And rather than actually seeing it for what it actually was, she just thought the doctor was being an asshole, and that's what always kind of rubbed it the wrong way. And I'm like, it's like, yeah, you're just mad the doctor ain't looking like how he used to look. That's what you mad about. You were thinking the doctor's hot, but now since you're an old man, you just since you look like an old man, you're just like, no. And even the doctor says, like, you see me. When Capaldi was like, when the doctor was generating into like the 12th, you're like, you see me, but you don't see me. And yeah, Capaldi was a little different. And Capaldi was like, just didn't give a fuck when he was generating. And I was like, oh my god, you are cool. Because at that point, I didn't, well, I didn't really hate Clara as much, but started to. And again, that has nothing to do with Jenna Coleman. It has just, I don't know. I just think the way she was written was kind of Like, I don't really have anything bad to say about Russell. I have a few things to say about Moffat. And I'm so glad that Moffat didn't have Missy and the Doctor, have have romantic ties, because because like the Master has been a dude for so long, and this is like, I'm gonna go back to talking about Star Beast. It's just me talking about various Doctor Who things. The Master and the Doctor were friends and were enemies for so long. Just seeing them, do the horizontal Time Lord monster mash just makes me go, this doesn't feel right, I feel like Moffat was going that way. Or I could just be like freaking thinking that it was going that way. But back to the Star Beast. Beat the Meep was the most creepiest thing ever, and I didn't trust the little fuzzball, and I'm damn sure I almost thought the little fuzzball was gonna say grip your mandrakes. I was like, I just didn't like the little fuzzball because sometimes you can see something that is completely cute, but then there's something that is too cute, like deceptively cute, and you're just like, what the fuck? Like, if you guys ever seen me play, Child Garden Island, right? Like, look at my little chows. Look at my chows. If you ever saw those videos. They're cute, right? And like, they're cute enough to where, yeah, they're little babies and you don't want to hurt them. But when you see Beat the Meat, you just kind of feel like the cute shtick that Beat the Meat was trying to do with the stuffed animals and like, be my friend. I just kind of figured that there was something going on there, and I was right. I'm kind of wondering. I think the toy make, and I think it's probably not even a big thing, but the toy maker may be the boss. And like everybody's like, but why David Tennant? Didn't the fucking like museum curator, sometimes you'll see the old faces? Like, to me that makes sense. Moffat set that up just in case any of the old doctors wanted to come back for like maybe an episode or a special. Personally, I want a Paul McGann special. God damn it! But that's just me. I know we got all the Big Finish audios. I know they're on Spotify, but man, it's not fair that he never got like full-on adventures because the movie was botched. Cause I be honest, us Americans didn't know what some of us Americans didn't know a damn thing about Doctor Who, and because of that, that's why it didn't do so well. They were like, because I know some people out there around like, oh my god, this is weird, this is weird. But I just think it's kind of fucked up that the Seventh Doctor just gets gunned down by a bunch of gangsters in like the Doctor Who movie. Like, you didn't think that? Like, to me, I just felt like that was kind of like a very undignified way for him to go. Just he just gets fucking capped, and it's just like really just I'm like damn. All the Dodgers get like kind of dignified kind of almost hero deaths, but he doesn't. I just think it's kind of douchey. Yeah, I know. But back to Star Beast. I was crying with Donna, with like Donna getting her memories back, getting remembering the Doctor. And I was like, ah, shit. It's just like, why did your old face come back? It's like I don't know. Maybe they wanted to say goodbye, and I was like, no. Like I know she's appeared. I know she's gonna appear in the other specials, and it was just a matter of like, what they're gonna do to kind of fix that. But it's like, I got so fucking sad about that. I was like, shit. Because when Russell wants to pull on your heart, because when Russell pulls on your fucking heartstrings, you feel that shit. Yeah, you feel it. And I think, 14 or 14. It's so weird saying that because I just want to say. I just want to say 10. I just want to say the 10th Doctor, but really it is 14, and I need to stop calling him 10. It's so. And just seeing the new TARDIS. The TARDIS doesn't look like a goddamn beehive. I'm sorry. I just never liked the 13th Doctor's TARDIS. I didn't really like how the 13th Doctor was written, and then like they do the last bit of the stories. That's where people say it got better. And I'm like, to me, it's just too little, too late. I say if a Doctor doesn't really, make me excited for all the new adventures you're gonna go on with them, I'm not gonna really want to watch more of it. And like Jodie Whittaker had like 13 had so many chances for me to actually enjoy it, but I think even 13 fault when you got like a writer who literally just does his own thing. And every time I think of the Timeless Child, guys, I'm sorry. I know like some of you probably like it, but I still hate it. And I'm still writing my Professor What series, and since it's kind of tangentially created to, tangentially in the Doctor's timeline, if he died in the Time War, I don't want to do the whole Timeless Child thing because it's stupid. But you know what I probably will do? I'll do a Valyard story. I'll do a story where the professor, goes up against the Valyard. That would probably be interesting. But yeah, and then like the power, like Donna's whole energy got transferred to her kid because she's it's binary and non-binary, and some people are just really upset about that. But it's like, okay, it's a little thing in the story. Would you like to go back to Gymnals? Would you like to go back to Gymnals beating us over the head with shit? Because I wouldn't. That's the whole reason I stopped watching for a while, because I was that out of it. I was like, no, I don't want to watch any of this crap if it's not even gonna try to get me. If like this, is how I felt about Whitaker's run. If like if I didn't feel invested, I'm not gonna watch. That's just how I feel. You know? And like when I was watching Doctor Who Starbeast, I got invested. I felt good. It was like having an old friend come back you haven't seen in a while, and yes, things have changed. But there are things that still stay the same, and you're just really happy that they're around. That's what it felt like. And I know a lot of people will never understand that kind of feeling. But to me, I felt that throughout the whole freaking special. And I can't wait. I can't wait for the Blue Yonder. I can't wait for Blue Yonder. Because let me tell you something, guys. I had to seriously watch this series die for 2 years. People didn't want to watch it. It was just losing ratings left and right. No one felt like watching it. You know? And I just feel like you guys gotta understand, like, I felt a certain kind of way about it. Like, I felt a certain kind of way about Jodie Whitaker, and that doesn't mean I'm sexist. I just really didn't like the stories that they were offering. Like, can we talk about how the Doctor just the 13th Doctor just destroyed a fucking, like, the stand-in for an Amazon worker. Like, oh my god, what in the actual fuck? Was Russell, like, was Chibnall in a dark fucking place when he wrote that? Like, was he just that mad about fucking Amazon employees? He just said, nah, let the Doctor explode a motherfucker. And like, I'm just, Whitaker just didn't feel like the Doctor to me. And that's okay. That's okay if you don't like the Doctor, you know? That's okay if you didn't like the 13th Doctor. I just never did. Her characterization was just all over the place, and I just couldn't, for the life of me, get invested. And they couldn't even, and it's like the writers couldn't even invest because people wanted Yaz and the Doctor to get together, and and even the shippers, they couldn't get what they wanted. So it's like everybody just didn't get what they wanted. I didn't. The shippers didn't. You know, basic Doctor Who fans that didn't want to be talked down like they were like 5. You know, no one got what they wanted out of the 13th Doctor's era. And these specials are kind of like hey, I know we alienated you guys with the 13th Doctor. Well, mostly the stories and the way it was written, but here's some old comfort food for you. We made it especially for all of you guys who love the Doctor and still bought maybe like the Time Lord Victorious. Are we ever gonna wrap up the Time Lord Victorious? Are we just gonna leave it there? Like, is it an alternate universe now? Where the Doctor's just evil as all sin? Are we just gonna keep that there? Because I'm thinking if it's not resolved, I might just have the Professor like have some sort of like a fan tie-in with that particular story. But if I do that, I have to actually read some of the Time Lord Victorious tie-in stuff, like all the stuff that really matters with the Doctor. So I'm probably gonna have to read all that stuff. But yeah. Other than that, I must go. Avante, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you understand that, like, literally, I didn't like the 13th Doctor. I had to tell you that. Like, I know some people will scream, bigot, sexist, but it's like, I just didn't like the stories. They didn't appeal. They didn't try to appeal to anybody. They were trying to preach to an audience that wasn't even there. Instead of just making good stories. And I feel that the first special that I saw was pretty good. All things considered. And that's what I want to say. But I shall see you guys later. Peace. And this may be a new version of Review Who. I don't know. Peace.